Hi, everybody, and welcome back to our all time favorite of the beginning of each season. It's a gift and a curse. We are back in epical glory. And today we're featuring a special guest. Say no, she's actually family to me. Put in Matilda, really good Rome player. She does like every single Rome that I couldn't even dream of touching. Okay, I have a 30% win rate with Florence. Pudding has some type of crazy win rate with, and I'm talking like, or like high 60s, high 70s. I can't actually remember. I just know it's high. And I'm thinking, yo, she is my Rome idol. I would idolize to be her, honestly, if I knew how to roam even slightly proper. But every time I pick Rome, like Angela, or let's say Florin or Matilda, I have no idea what I'm doing. So she's one I definitely look up to, but I know for sure that I ain't learning Rome anytime soon, even though I play it. But it's honestly just a troll position to me. But Putin takes it really seriously, and I have much respect for her taking it super seriously. Me and her, she my dynamic duo. I declare her as the dynamic duo. She's Robin, I'm Batman, period. Me and her be destroying these hoes. Like, these hoes got nothing on us. It's been a while since I released a jungle video. I decided to pick back up on jungle this season because of the new items that came out. And Gus's passive mixed with the max stacks of the new item, it makes it very easier for him to initiate kills. So last season, while out the item, sometimes we will leave like people on like 10% HP, but combo them just perfectly. But now we're going to be able to finish off, which makes a big difference. Then we're going to fast forward a bit to the first gank. And I always sit there and see, okay, see, as you see, Hilda went into the tower thinking I was going to go in. But I knew that Nana had passive, so I saved my ultimate just in case. And then Hilda just happened to get baited that easily. And that's why when it comes to Gus, like, we scare players like crazy. And it's super easy to bait just about anybody. So Gus is pretty underrated in terms of that aspect. See right here, when you have your fighter, your mage, and you got your roam coming over to the turtle, that's usually when it's safe. But because their jungle responded pretty fast and it's still pretty early, the first thing I want to do is take my buff because they could potentially invade my buff first. And as long as they give me vision on the turtle, then I'll know when it's time to come over there. As you see, our marksman dies, which is not good because it will make a little bit of gold for a marksman makes a big difference. So the last thing I want her doing is touching the gold on the tower. So I'm going to keep her away. And as you see, oh my god, what am I doing? Yeah, that was rough. That was the wrong combo, guys. I did not finish off that kill, and it's simply because I don't know. It's like I dashed into the tower, then I went back. I don't know what happened, but she definitely feels a little fed because I should have been able to kill her, or at least kill exchange, but whatever, we're back to it. And I know I messed up, but I like to play it cool. I'm like, okay, that's fed. All right, I did not get the kill that I was supposed to, and she got an extra kill, so I think their marksman got 2 kills, so I gotta chill off a little bit. Since my orange is open, I can gank EXP, but you see Hilda is chasing me all over the place. I don't, was that really necessary? Like, was that necessary just to poke me? I hate when they do that. That was so unnecessary. But it's okay because she gave my team that free kill. And when they simply rotate bottom now, that there's no interference. And as you see, Haya's in the mid lane, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap around since I know he wouldn't be coming through that bush. If I know that the jungle's not coming through that bush, I will wrap around and trap the person that I'm ganking. Team gotta retreat, just step back. I don't know why Melissa is trying to hold this tower on 5% HP. And as you see, yeah, she literally just fed them, but it's okay because she baited them into the tower. I don't think they expected me to be on top of the rotations, the enemy team, but welcome to reality. And the realism of reality is that Nana just got a good ultimate on me and almost killed me. And I had a little panic attack right there. And I've learned one thing happens after the other. The minute I killed She almost got me, and then you had Haya trying to step into my buff, thinking he had some form of power, but we shut him down almost immediately. Yo, this Hilda is getting baited. Like, Hilda must be one of those people who's excited for fishing season because she's getting baited like crazy. And she died like a fourth time, like a third, fourth time. They're gonna report her because she's just foolish. That's all I'm saying. Hilda players are clowns. Like, the way they want you to die is just insane, and they'll do anything to make sure your jungle dies. Because I think she was chasing Matilda, but I think she meant to chase me. I don't know what really happened right there. Turtle's back open. I can't focus Turtle. I need to stop their marksman from pushing, because if I took Turtle, then their marksman probably would have took that tower, because marksmen take any opportunity that they can get. All right, they're like little children. You give them an inch and they'll take a mile. So we have to make sure the marksman keeps dying, because she keeps trying to touch this tower and she hasn't gotten it yet. So now it's time for Turtle. Yo, can Hilda leave me alone? I just want the turtle. Sheesh, it's just an animal. That's all I want is the turtle for the shield. Sheesh, she is relentless. I can't even get the turtle no more because I don't have ultimate. So if I walk back over there, she'll probably kill me, because without Gujin, without his ultimate, is just insane. Gujin without ultimate is like Tupac without a nose ring, okay? Or Ice Cube without a hat. Like, no, you need ultimate every time you rotate, just to make sure you're not getting caught anywhere red-handed without your ultimate. Without the ultimate, they can pretty much kill you. Once again, they formed some type of fake ass clique so they can come and touch my buff, but Hilda was already like low to begin with. Nope, I should not have dived that whatsoever. Oh my god, this Nana is actually good. I don't see good Nanas. They usually always miss their ultimate, but this one I need to pay attention, because it seems like every time Hilda runs into me, she makes sure she stays in the bush so she can ult me. So I have to be careful that, oh, if I see Hilda, there's pretty much a good chance that Hayabusa will be there with her, and so will Nana. So they come in as like ducks in a row. So first Hilda comes in and does her crazy thing, and then Haya shortly follows after. That's why they feel so comfortable to take my buff. So for you and approach a team fight, I always like to drag my finger over the small map to see where the team is actually at with the team fight. You saw that they fought before me, and I knew he was on the verge of losing because Alpha went down pretty quickly, and he's our only front line. So when our front line, when the front line goes down pretty quickly, it's pretty clear that they'll be easy to touch the marksman in the back line. So that's why I did not engage in that team fight whatsoever. Even if I got a good kill exchange, it just wouldn't be worth it because our marksman died really quickly, so there will be no push to follow up. I don't know where these people are, because Hilda and Nana and Hayabusa have been near each other the entire round. So guys, don't ask me what my combos are. That was ridiculous. It was slow-handed and I was not on point, but sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of luck. I just happened to get a double kill right there, but was my combo good? No. And it's because it took way too much unnecessary damage, which is the problem with Gus players. Sometimes they got the right combo, but they take too much damage because their positioning is in the wrong, and my positioning was in the wrong right there. Because I ulted myself in front of Hilda, and then she was able to use her damage or whatever. Look, Gujin players, I know we're always caught in this dilemma. Should we dive this or not? Should we? It depends. If they have too much crowd control, you wouldn't dive that unless you have Petrify. And as you see, there's not much crowd control and you're not a late game team. So the fact that I dived it, I had baited out Hilda to the team. And what does this mean? Without Hilda is actually... The reason Hilda is even a good roam, I guess, or could be considered a good roam, is because she zones the objectives really fast. And it discourages a lot of jungle players from taking Lord or taking Turtle, because Hilda has so much early and mid-game damage. And so I know Gus players are thinking, should we throw our skill 2 first or should we dash first? Depending on the situation, it depends. As you see, there's less crowd control. I'm able to dash and get closer to them, and I'm able to follow up. So let's look at this combo one more time. I stay in the bush. Let's see, land skill 1, dash because you don't have much crowd control. I throw my S2, and the minute the daggers for my S2 recall, I ult and throw out another S2, looking like a little fireworks combo. But for right now, I'm just ganking. I'm ganking for the team, so that we can create some more openings to push, because kills aren't really my main focus for why I'm killing these people. It's really so we have an opening to push towers, because you see Melissa's going up and she's flanking opposite lane, so that as they're distracted and trying to kill me, they go ahead and take that tower. Alright, so let's step back for a little bit. You see my friend right here is very low, Mahilda, and you're super fixated on killing her. We're using Mahilda's low HP for them to be baited out, which means they don't even care about me at this moment. Right here we identify Hilda as a clear initiator, and with Hilda not recognizing me, it leaves their entire backline open, leaving both marksman and Hayabusa in bad danger. And right here, we finished off with a double kill. So what did I do? I know since they were running away from me, I leave my daggers open, seeing if I can land my skill 1. And because they were running away from me, it means that I had the advantage and that I could take my time with aiming, because we killed their main damage dealer. Right here, it's pretty easy to finish off Hayabusa with a simple combo, because he used his blink. And his skill 2 has around 15... It's like a 12-ish second cooldown. So by identifying that, whose fault was that? That was Hilda's fault for not paying attention to her surroundings as she was chasing, and that's the problem with chasing. It left their back line completely open, so I know for sure they're very confident in Hilda, and that if Hilda comes for me, I know they're probably going to be behind her. Right here our marksman slacks on my awareness. And the way to get closer is to dash. Now I'm going to ignore Hilda for a little bit and blink towards Guinevere, and she's running, which means she doesn't have her skill 2. And by simply going closer to her, I'm able to take my time completely, throw skill 2, take my time landing skill 1 so I don't miss the kill. Haya's main escape is his skill 2, and if you look closely, the 3 shadows will not be able to get him away from us. Therefore, Hayabusa is very stuck, and I'm able to use just about any combo to stop him from running. To finish up, I will use my Ice Rush Tree to slow their marksman down, and then the team was able to finish off. Right here, I'm in the danger zone because Nana can ult and then Guinevere can skill 2, so I'm going to step away from the tower for a little bit. Their jungle is still down. I really wanted to wait till 12 because that's when the Lord gets better, and I know for sure that we could take it fast, but taking the original Lord won't have as much impact, which means we have to wait a pretty long time for the enhanced Lord, which was not my initial goal. My dagger lands on Nana, but I cannot remember if she has passive or not. I throw skill 2 to finish off her initial health. I noticed that she has passive. Because of her passive, I ult away from any incoming damage, and by doing so, I'm able to fix my positioning, land my skill 2, and boom. So after landing on Nana, I noticed, oh my god, she has passive, which means I need to ult away just in case she decides to land her ultimate. And by doing so, me ulting away opened up another row of daggers. I throw my skill 2, throw my skill 1, and it's much safer to dive. Mahilda's dash is out and about. Oh no, okay, alright, I see the issue that I did right there. Alright, so let's briefly go through that problem. As you see, before I dash, everything is on cooldown. My skill 2 and my ultimate is on cooldown, so there's no reason I should be dashing knowing I won't be able to secure a kill. So let's focus on the mini-map. As you see, as I'm stepping back, they all suddenly start missing. So I'm thinking, okay, this enemy team must be tower huggers. So I feel okay, it's safe to dash back. But the minute I dash back, they're all ready for me outside of the tower. So dashing back with my ultimate on cooldown, I left myself vulnerable. Nana lands her ultimate, I end up going down. Which means from now on, knowing that I'm on cooldown, I should not use Mahilda's dash unless I'm ready to escape, just in case something like that happens again. Later in the game, there's another collision, which is okay, it happens. But as you see, it's really hard to tell when to go in, because you got Guinevere's S2, and then you have Hilda, and Hilda's kind of dangerous when they're all together. The minute I throw my S2 daggers, Nana signals alert and immediately uses her ultimate. The minute Nana throws this S2, I blink opposite sides. I'm able to blink to where Hilda goes down. Right here, Hanabi is in my view. I able to land the dagger and I take an immediate advantage. So if you notice closely, Nana throws her skill too. Alright? And it's gonna hit me. But there's one thing I can do. And the only thing I can do is to dash. And that's the only way I'm able to avoid. So again, the minute that skill 2 goes in, I'm able to dash, and the dash actually got me to dodge. So what about the ultimate? As you see, I'm stuck because Hanabi can ult, and then Nana has a perfect ult. So I can't fully recall my daggers. And immediately I ult closer to my team, and what that did was it made me dodge their entirety of what they had in store for me. And as you see, I'm already prepared to ult the immediate I hit them, because I know if I'm a second late, Hanabi's gonna get me or Nana. So let's look here. Guinevere uses ultimate, and so does Hanabi. So when they finish, which Hanabi and Guinevere have the main crowd control, I'm able to go in. And if you look closely, Guinevere is isolating herself from her teammates. Therefore, I'm able to go in because Nana is focused on Mahilda and Melissa. Therefore, none of them are focused on me, and I'm able to get double kills. And once that's done for, I have my ultimate to ult away and get back to safety. So right here, I'm the only one who gets out safely from this. Alpha does too, so it's not just me, it's me and Alpha, but our 3 go down, and I'm not sure what happened to the 3. They probably were directly in front, so Nana was super focused on them. For me, I came from the sides, so they weren't able to see me. And as you can tell, they don't recognize me at all, which means I'm waiting for a squishy, and once I land my S1 and my S2, I'm going to do both, so that when I pull, I'm already ready. And as you see, I ult away right before Nana or Haya has any opportunity to blink. And as you can see, I did not pull all of my daggers because I knew my ultimate, the second row of daggers, would be able to finish off Haya more safely. So what about the Lord? We need the Lord to push towers, obviously. We can't just sit here and push towers. But look who they have in. They have Hilda, Guinevere, Hanabi, and Nana. All of them do remarkable crowd control, which means we cannot just sit here and take the Lord carelessly. As you see, I am not colliding into the other team. I am staying opposite sides, and I'm going to try and chance it, which I made a mistake because my red tree was super late right there. And as you see, as I'm diving in the Chance Lord, I failed to predict the other team's damage. Right? Retribution comes up super late, and I missed the Lord but got a double kill. So as you see, our mage and Melissa's up top. We came in for a team fight, and I was able to slide in and get Nana. So why did I dive that? It was simply because of our team advantage. So let's look again closely. Nana and Hayabusa use their ultimate. I missed my skill 1, but I am going to position opposite sides from the enemy into the bushes to get a proper S1 on Nana. I dive because I see Mahilda has her dash open, and I will simply use the dash to get back to safety and simply roll out to confirm that I am not dead in the team fight. As you see, Melissa's health goes down very quickly. They're still grouped up together. They're standing pretty strong. They have the upper hand, but there's no point in me even trying to engage that. It's actually just way too risky to even try to bait them, just because I don't really know what they have on cooldown. If you notice, the times I did bait, I knew exactly if who ulted and who didn't. Because Matilda prepares her dash, the minute I land S1 and S2 in Guinevere, I pull and go in, and immediately uses Mahilda's dash to get back to safety. So it looks like our team wants to take the damage dealer. Here is a very bad mistake. So if you look at Hanabi, I am directly in front of her, right? Which is bad because this gives Hanabi the opportunity to use her ultimate. I'm kind of thrown off guard right here. I'm not prepared for her ultimate. So even when I ult away, it's just too dangerous what I decided to do. I somehow go back to Mahilda for some apparent reason. I take out jungle, but it was a terrible idea to dash back. So as you see, I feel safe now to go back, but as you see, I used Mahilda's dash. I didn't know where she was, so I actually ran back into the team fight, and that's how they ultimately got me. And this is a pretty heavy mistake, because even though I guess I did kill exchange, we weren't trying to kill the jungle, we were trying to kill Hanabi because she can still clutch for a little bit longer. Therefore, my death would have only been worth it if Hanabi went down, because that means once Melissa respawns, we'll be able to have a potential chance to take the tower. So by killing Haya, it doesn't really make much of a difference. As you see, the rest of my team is going down. Also, another thing to point out, if you look at when the Lord comes back or resurrects or whatever, if we had killed their marksman, we would have an upper hand, straight up advantage for the Lord, because they're relying heavily on Hanabi for the main damage dealer. And so I'm just going to simply fast forward. So just to wrap things up, just to see the final approach, we pretty much wrap things up at this point. I hope you guys learned a lot from the video. It took me a long time to really learn the deeper insights of Gujin. It really makes a big difference. So again, thank you for watching my video. Big ups to my dynamic duels, as me and her scored a 10.1, 17.5. I have never even think I even scored a 10.5 with Matilda.